The cost of the 20-year war in Afghanistan, a watchdog group calculating just how much money and resources were given to Afghan security forces before ending up in the hands of the Taliban. And joining us now to discuss, the founder and CEO of OpenTheBooks.com, Adam Andrzejewski. Adam, good morning to you. Your organization, Open the Books, took a deep look into how much money the U.S. has allocated to Afghanistan over the years. Just very quickly, how much has been spent in Afghanistan since 2001?
Well, the American taxpayer was very generous with Afghan security forces, and we built them a pretty amazing war chest, Jan. We spent $83 billion since 2001 building that war chest, and now all of it is in the hands of the Taliban. And as you know, under U.S. law, the Taliban is classified as a terrorist organization.
And how is the money actually distributed to Afghan security forces?
So it's a process of appropriations from Congress, all through the Department of State, the Department of Defense. So this year, in fiscal year 2021, it was approximately $3 billion. We know that next month, the federal fiscal year ends, and so we assume all $3 billion went to Afghanistan. We know that last month, as late as July, that 7 new helicopters were being delivered in the capital city of Kabul.
So along with the collapse of Afghanistan, equipment once used by the Afghan army now in the hands of the Taliban. What kinds of U.S. equipment does the Taliban now control? And was there any way for the United States to actually get that equipment out of the area anyway?
So, Jan, we've made the Taliban into a major U.S. arms dealer for the next decade. Let's break down some of the numbers at a high level. For example, they now control 75,000 military vehicles. This is about 50,000 tactical vehicles, 20,000 Humvees. Each Humvee, on average, costs about $200,000 a piece. They control about 1,000 mine-resistant vehicles and even about 150 armored personnel carriers. Very expensive. But it gets a little bit worse. There's about 208 airplanes and helicopters. A lot of these aircraft are very sophisticated. Just 20 of the aircraft are the A-29s, and that's the super attack planes. These planes, again, very sophisticated, latest in technology. Each one of them costs up to $21.3 million. Then you got the helicopters, like the Black Hawk helicopter, and each one of those helicopters costs up to $21 million.
And your organization also discovered some U.S. equipment given to Afghan security forces currently unaccounted for. What do we know about missing drones, and what other kind of equipment is missing that you know of?
So here's what we know about the drones. Our auditors at OpenTheBooks.com, last month, we found a federal audit that detailed up to $200 million worth of drones that had disappeared. Jan, that audit report has now disappeared from federal websites. Look, the Taliban now, this is going to be a terrorist gun show that never ends. Think about this. We don't know where 600,000 weapons are within the country. You got about 350,000 M4s and M16 rifles. You got 60,000 machine guns. You got 25,000 grenade launchers. You've got 2,500 howitzers. The howitzer is a modern day cannon. It could take out a bridge, a building. Each one of those is very expensive. Some of those howitzers cost up to $500,000 a piece. We have no idea where any of this military gear is within the country of Afghanistan now.
Well, that's quite an arsenal there. Has there been any mention from the administration about retrieving that equipment at all before troops completely withdrew from Afghanistan, or any idea of what their tactic is now moving forward as a result of this?
So, Jan, no. There's been, the gear's lost. I think the administration botched this withdrawal so poorly. We're just trying to get out our personnel, the up to 15,000 American citizens and our Afghan allies, maybe up to 50,000 of those, get them out of the country. The gear is lost.
All right. Adam Andrzejewski, CEO of Open the Books. We appreciate you joining us here this morning. Have a great week.
Thank you.